Well, Boog, he's just unconscious when you look at the ability to get to the baseball and hit it over the fence. I think about recent occurrences. Paul Goldschmidt in 2019, Matt Carpenter in 2018, and Giancarlo Stanton in 2017.
Now here is Marcus Mack.
Marcus Mack.
Mack with a couple of homers in his last game. Okamoto aboard here at first with nobody out. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
You let the ball travel and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Matt stepping in. Pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in. Way to lay off that pitch down.
This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez in position. And there's one down. The 1-2. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. On to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
For the Phillies, the second baseman, Marcus Mack.
You know, these Phils finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Liner snagged at first. Bro. Okay, he's human, but you wouldn't know it the way he's been swinging it lately. The 1-1. On the ground. Nice grab. The feed for one. And two. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now for the Phillies, Marcus Mack. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. The 1-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Hit in the air, left field. Stowers on the move. Takes it in for the out. Man at second. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch to end the frame. Mariners lead one. Still no score. Matt digging in. Walk-off watch is officially on, Singy. All that's missing is the dramatic bat flip.
Yeah, or a helmet toss and a crowd surf. Let's see if he can give them the moment they're hoping for.
That's off the mark. Ball one. And there's your strike. Good heater at 98. Winning run at third, 2 down here in extra innings. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. stays alive. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh, this one's blasted high and deep. It's on its way out of here.
Walk off, baby.
Game.
It was the best way to beat my other team.
Well, a grand slam is exciting no matter what part of the game you hit it, but a walk-off grand slam, an incredible finish. Clutch swing of the bat that he'll never forget. Truly special.
Mac had a sensational day, capped by the walk-off.
Yep.
This was a terrific performance, and how about punctuating it with the walk-off? I'm really impressed by how he performed, especially under pressure.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Marcus Mack delivered some walk-off home run magic last game. Came through in the biggest moment for his team. All eyes on the promising prospect again today. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Marcus Mack now at the plate. Mack was the big hero in their last game, delivering the walk-off homer to win it.
The great players find a way to come through in the clutch, Boo. Think about this. 10 different players hit at least 11 walk-off homers in their career, and 9 of them are in the Hall of Fame. He keeps it up long enough, he just may join them.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Attaboy, good job. Way to rip.
Batting third, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Pretty impressive.
Runner goes again. There's a ball.
Get down.
Throw to third. Save. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Oh, he getting tired. That's that 8 pitch. He fouled off 3 straight.
And ball 4 to a board.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Here's Joe Adele. 2 on, 1 out. There's a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's not him. That's who the hell is?
Struck him out looking. A huge strikeout there.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in the second game of the series.
Now
one miss. Nathan Lucas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
I'm sure Tony opened up.
Ground ball to the right side. And he can't come up with it. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Scoreless after 1. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Relax.
The second
Relax.
baseman, Marcus Matt.
Relax, nigga.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying.
Oh, nice. Another one.
A 2-run homer. Home run number 45 on the year. The Phillies score first. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing. Payoff pitch. What a stop. Flips it. There's one. A sensational double play.
Up next for the Phillies, the second baseman,
Mag went deep in his most recent game.
Of course I did.
Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
There's no come with this.
The 0-2.
I'm not getting moved out of here.
Swing and a high fly ball. Pretty well struck right field. Carrying well. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
I did get back in the game.
Oh, great stop. Throw to second. It's there, and that's a great play. Phillies strand 1. Score remains tied at 3.
3-1 home run. No one going.
The 0-1.
So they really want to go again, dude.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Matt digging in. Runner in scoring position. Game hanging in the balance. Big moment here.
Yeah, this is where reputations get built, Boog. Time to come through in the clutch.
Let's bring it home.
That one off the mark. Ball 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And that's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and again, we are...
And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Look at that on that still do.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the winning run is now in scoring position. Got him swinging for the K.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. And evidently there was no answer for it.
Now batting Joe Adell. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is even 2-2.
Oh, he moving on. Yeah, solo.
Up the middle, Bliss. In plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. We push on to the 11th, and we are tied 4-4.
Damn, it was tied again.
Play the winning run at second.
The second baseman, Marcus Matt.
Oh, we know. Okay. Yeah.
Matt in the box, lays off for ball one. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That misses the zone. Ball two.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
This one in the air center field. Rodriguez settles underneath it. 2 down.
Junior.
Base hit. That'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Phillies break through to win it in 13.
1-1. Yo, we've been a dog fight.
This team was hoping they wouldn't have to hit in the bottom half of this inning, but they did because the other team scored that run. But they battled back, got the runs they needed for an awesome walk-off win.
You got it.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
I'm not going to get it.
One down. Marcus Matt, the next to hit.
Matt.
That's a ball. Mack with a homer in his last game. One down. Phillies down a run. Well struck right field. And that one is off the wall. And the tying run is on base.
Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Off 30.
Man at first, one away. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Saved at second, and that was not close. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Got him swinging.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 8, Brett.
Brett Beatty stands in for the Phillies. Man on second, 2 down. He's trying for third. Pitch misses. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
Next, the stolen base goal next few games. I knew it was simple, though.
Pitch misses. Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Yeah, that don't know that. I feel.
Now a slow roller to second. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. And up next for Seattle, Ryan Bliss.
Oh, Aaron Nola's pitching. Okay. We should be good.
Naylor leads off first with 1 away.
Oh, so much about it.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Ortiz over to second. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mariners 1 and the Phillies nothing. This is the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show.
Up next for the Phillies.
Mag starting up the middle at second. He made his major league debut when he was 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2025.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
No thunder.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 4-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Up next to the Phillies.
I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that one hit to first. Naylor takes it himself, 2 down.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Back here for the Sunday Night Showcase. And now for Seattle, Brandon Lockridge.
Use this game shit. You don't want to see
2 down, nobody on. To the right side,
1-1.
Matt. And that is the inning. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mariners 6 and the Phillies 2. One down. Marcus Mack stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3.
See, yeah, put 2 more runs on the board.
Ball.
I don't know who the hell that is. They probably somebody beat it up.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Here's a 1-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Yes, I'm putting that right there. I can hit that.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's putting them right there.
Right side. Canzone has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Phillies. The right.
One down, base is empty here in the 9th.
The second baseman, Marcus Mack.
What is that, closer?
Mack stands in now and watches strike 1.
I don't know.
Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The 0-2. Looking to left center. Way back there, and that is gone.
Good ball, man.
He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they cut into the deficit. 9 consecutive games with a home run.
They'll just dialed in at the dish right now. 9 games in a row. That's just unthinkable. Congrats to him. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserved it.
Mack had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
29. But I got 31 stolen bases. What y'all mean?